Welcome back, everyone. We do have breaking news here to cover on this live stream. So we're going to be talking about it in today's video. Let's let the YouTube algorithm kick in a bit, and of course, do our traditional sound check. Make sure everything's good on our end. Do hope you folks had a fantastic weekend and happy Monday. There we go. We got some people hopping on. If you are first joining us, make sure you give this live stream a tremendous thumbs up. Alrighty. Welcome everyone. Just give it a couple more minutes. There we go. We got some people hopping on. If you are first joining us, as always, give this stream a tremendous thumbs up. Smash that like button. Let us know where you are tuning in from in the chat there, in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, let us know down below in the comment section. Let us know where you are tuning in from in the country or the world, for that matter. And there we go. There we go. I will say something in the chat as well. Good. Alrighty. Yep, we do sound good. Okay. And we got some more people hopping on. Fantastic. Welcome back, everyone. It is Monday. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Happy Monday, brand new week. And let us know where you are tuning in from in the chat section. Let us know the city, state, location, whatever you want to tell us. And also let us know if you're watching the replay in the comment section, if you're watching on the replay. But we do have major breaking news. And it's quite shocking, but at the same time, not surprising at the same time. Of course, we're dealing with this particular administration. So, in some sense, it is not surprising to say the least. But I am actually surprised. If you want to be frank, I am actually rather surprised. I thought this would be the last time that it would be extended. And lo and behold, there's already a discussion and rumor that President Biden does want to extend the student loan forbearance once again. So, we'll be talking about that in today's live stream. Hello, welcome back, everyone. So let's get this started to dive right into today's news. Before we do, of course, smash the like button. If this video does get to 500 likes between the live stream and the replay, we will give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. We'll go live and give away that money to a few of you lucky subscribers, and it will be doing another cash giveaway when we do a 20,000 subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel. You want to be entered in that and have notifications turned on as well. That will notify you when we do post a brand new video. And of course, if you want to connect with me on social media, use the links down below in the description. I am on Instagram and Facebook. You use those links down below. I started to upload the videos now on Facebook. A little bit of a delay between when you see it here on YouTube and Facebook, but you can always see it there if you don't want to miss it. So let's get started, dive right into today's news. What is going on? What is the latest? So if you watched President Biden's State of the Union address, of course, it is up to your perception, right? One could watch it and think it was horrible. One could watch it and thought it was amazing. So obviously, there is bias depending on what your beliefs are and who you support, right? Even if you're a moderate, right? The moderates might have swung one way or another after watching that live stream, right? State of the Union. But the overwhelming majority of the American people, according to polls, found that his State of the Union address was very strong and he was very good in his tone. He sounded like a leader and he showed leadership in really being, leader of the free world. And of course, he opened with a lengthy hit at President Putin and Russia, and of course, the invasion. That was a long opening. I think he spent a little bit too much time, if you ask me, on Russia. I thought he could have spent a little bit more time, or rather, could have been more quick into going to domestic policy. But that is up for debate. But overall, a very positive review of that State of the Union. That was the sentiment of the American people. Following that State of the Union, he also had a bump in his approval ratings. So if you saw the polls, his disapproval rating went down and his approval rating on average did tick up. So overall, by and large, a stable, solid week for President Biden. And perhaps this gives the Democrats a bit more hope leading into the midterms, of course, when their numbers are looking rather dismal. You look at districts, you look at it, the rank and file Democrats, and then you also look at the president, of course, his approval rating just kept on dipping. Hello, Gail, coming to us from Florida. How are you? Good to have you on. So, with that being said, in my opinion, I think that the administration said, well, our approval rating is going up now. We got to make sure it stays there, especially as we only have so much time left going into the midterm. So, if you ask me, that's my guess. Maybe the president did give in even more from this organization that's having mounting pressure on the president and the administration. It still doesn't fulfill and live up to the majority of loan holders and Democrats' wish for President Biden to totally cancel student debt, but at least he could hopefully maintain his and stabilize his approval rating just a little bit longer as he may extend the student loan forbearance. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's get into the details. What is exactly going on here? Well, you have this organization, and of course, President Biden has already extended the pause three times during just his presidency alone. It was extended under the Trump administration as well, but just under President Biden, it's already been extended three times. Advocates rather, want him to make that four times, a fourth time, and maybe a fifth at this point. Who knows? Because truly, if you ask me, I really would have thought that this would have been the last time. I did not imagine that it would be extended again. But just today, Monday, 210 advocacy groups and unions, led by the Student Borrower Protection Center, called on President Biden to extend the student loan payment pause again before May 1st, when payments are, well, originally finally expected to resume, but that may not be the case. May 1st may come around and you may still not have to make any payments. They wrote that borrowers were quote, ill equipped to pay off their debt as inflation continued to rise, and that the effect of the pandemic, of course, has been ongoing. And, the payment pause for the duration of the pandemic has been significant, given that these borrowers who chose to pay off their loans during the pandemic didn't have to deal with higher interest rates. Now, granted, when the Fed is expected to raise interest rates, and then maybe that could also coincide with the end of student loan payments, at least the forbearance. If the timing is exact, they may be in for a big shock when they have to start paying massive interest on these payments. And according to the organization, quote, we, the undersigned 210 organizations, like to urge you to put a stop to this crisis in the making before it begins and extend the current pause on student loan payments. It is clear that the payments should not resume until your administration has fully delivered on the promises you made to student loan borrowers to fix the broken student loan system and cancel a substantial amount of federal student debt. Trump was, of course, the first to institute this pause on student loan payments with the CARES Act in the early days of the pandemic, going on about 2 years now. He waived the interest when the pandemic began, and since then, most of the 43 million federal borrowers have not been required to make payments on their student debt, which provided financial relief to those struggling with the effects of COVID-19 and job losses. And now you have the inflation here. The inflation in and of itself is a pandemic, right? Because just the costs are so high now with everything. When you go to the pump, you go to the grocery store, you see it, you feel it, and it is hurting Americans, all ages, all backgrounds. Biden has already extended. Advocates and lawmakers argue that he should either keep extending the pause or cancel student debt altogether. So, some difference of opinion. But for the most part, basically, these organizations are. Oh, hello, Gordon. We have Gordon on this live stream. Okay, I think this is his first live stream, in my opinion, but or at least from what I understand. But good to have you on. Good to have you. And he's got some critique there of the audio equipment used, but that's fine. That is okay. At least for these live streams, they do work fine. At the gym, maybe not so much, right? At the gym, the wires can get a little bit tangled, but at least for these live streams, I'm not moving too much, not doing too much action, not too much movement. This is Gordon's first live stream. There you go. I thought so. There we go. Good to have you on, Gordo. Well, we're not gonna make it too long, right? We're already about 10 minutes in. Don't worry. I'm not gonna have you on for too much longer. Happy to have Gordon here as well. Thank you so much. Did you smash that like button though? I don't know if you did that, because if that, by the way, if you didn't hear in the beginning, if we get 100, rather 500 likes on this live stream, we will give away $100 to a few lucky subscribers. And of course, if you are subscribed, you're entered in a cash giveaway. When we give away double the amount of cash, we gave away 10K, we give away at 20K another cash giveaway there. So with that being said, maybe we can get Kieran on. That would be good too. But okay, good, Gordon. Good to hear you. Alrighty, and so where were we? Okay, so for that being said, the vast majority of Democrats and the American people do want President Biden to cancel those student loans. But you have these organizations here that are essentially threatening President Biden, telling him keep pausing it until you fulfill your promises, and just keep pausing it basically an infinite amount of time, and until you actually put pen to paper and cancel student debt altogether. President Biden, to his credit, has canceled some student debt, nowhere near the amount that's in this country, only billions compared to trillions of dollars of student debt. But, it is possible if the Democrats want to maintain these numbers and keep people happy, they might be on an uptick now. Perhaps you'll start to see some more talk and more action when it does come to student loan cancellation within the Congress. And we're also probably going to see rekindled calls from lawmakers now as May 1st approaches closer and closer by the day, especially as it gets super close with the days leading up. If President Biden has not canceled it yet, I would imagine you'd see lawmakers such as AOC, Bernie Sanders, and the like calling on President Biden once again to do a full on cancellation there. And we're basically just in the cycle now where President Biden pauses it, people are happy momentarily, approval rating fluctuates, and then it's time to do it again. And we're basically just in the circle of never ending. It's basically just repetition, right? Nothing ever gets done. And we don't really necessarily have an answer either on whether anything will ever get done because President Biden in the White House has still not released that memo on his power and authority to cancel student debt. So we're still waiting on that. That was a broken promise. We didn't receive that. Will we ever get it? I don't know. Probably not at this point. But according to the White House chief of staff, the White House is considering pausing student debt once again. So we'll certainly talk about this more in detail. Right now it is just rumor and speculation. There's no hardcore evidence that it's going to happen. But when we're dealing with this administration, it is more probable than not. So, with that being said, more details and updates will follow suit. I hope you all did enjoy this live stream. I hope you had a great weekend. More updates are to come. If you enjoyed this, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. If you want to get some free stocks, all me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms, Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some of them valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So let us know what stocks you do get. And if you want to connect me on social media, I am on Instagram and Facebook. Both links are down below in the description. Connect with me there, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care for now.